Hey everybody, this is Brad from 13 Adventures, and you're listening to The Riveted with Chris and Gina.
Okay, this is exciting. Let's do it. Whew.
Breaking news, Gina.
What?
2 full-time Airstreamers with microphones have somehow made it through 100 podcast episodes.
Can you believe that? And we haven't canceled each other yet.
Or anyone else has.
Oh, yeah. Thank goodness. Yeah. Do you know that we've done, like we said, this is our 100th episode.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Thousands of listeners.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Hundreds of conversations.
Oh, beautiful conversations. Absolutely. Yeah. I've enjoyed that. And one very crazy road life is what we've lived.
Awesome road life.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let the fun begin. It is, listener, the 100th episode and the 2-year anniversary of The Riveted with Chris and Gina.
Hey, let the fun begin. Welcome to The Riveted with Chris and Gina. Let's do that again.
Gina.
What?
There's a lot of high production value going on for this 100th episode.
We just really screwed that up, didn't we?
And, I mean, we got a lot of moving parts.
We do.
Listener, we are in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Yes, and it's hot.
And we are in like staging mode for heading up to Minot for the International Rally. And it's coinciding with our 2-year anniversary of the podcast.
Yes. And we did that on purpose, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought it would be cool to record this one with video. Well, we record them all with audio.
It's a good thing.
But we thought we would record this one with video.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the video is living exclusively on our Patreon page. So if you're hearing this and your normal channels, Apple, Spotify, Amazon, wherever.
You're hearing the audio.
You're hearing the audio, and you would like to see the video of this podcast recording.
If you need a good laugh, we recommend it.
Head over to Patreon and check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're here, what, Gina, to have a celebration.
Yeah. Why wouldn't we celebrate 100 episodes?
It's amazing.
It is. Yeah, we have to celebrate.
Well, of course we are. We celebrated our 50th episode and our 1-year anniversary and stuff.
And we're not going to do this like we did our 50th episode, but I do think we need to give a little bit of stats. Can we do that?
Well, sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, just so that the listener has an idea of kind of what's been going on.
Yeah, and we're no guests on this 100th episode. Gene and I are going to talk about some amazing things going on, and
you're stuck with us.
A little bit of the fun recap kind of stats you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And
can I just say before we get started, I just have to say this. Like, I'm really digging us sitting across like this where I can actually see you straight on.
I agree.
Because I usually see you from the side.
Mm-hmm.
It's different. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. I mean, we're going to experiment with a couple different mic positions and stuff. But
we have to. This has gotten bigger than we expected.
But but with the way we have our Airstream laid out with our furniture, doing this is the way we should have been doing it this whole time.
Does that mean we get to rearrange the furniture too?
No, it means that we get
so
to
much fun.
Utilize the shape of the furniture to our best comfort of the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll compromise. I'll just move a couple pieces of furniture.
Well, I like to see you too.
Yeah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. You look very pretty.
Thank you. You look very handsome.
Well,
should we cut this off right now? Okay. All right, let's do some stats.
Okay, do 'em.
Okay.
All right.
So
do I have stats on my laptop too?
You should. You should have some of the same little notes that I have, but I want to. So what I thought I would do. And you can jump in if you want to here. But what I thought I would do is say what from our last year, from our 1-year celebration, I thought I would name the episodes, not name them, but the stats from the next one. So that would be what, episode 53? So from episode 53 to 100. So those are the ones I'm going to read first.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So we've had 40 guest episodes this past year.
Right.
That equates to 72 guests.
Wow.
We've had 9 episodes. No, excuse me. 8 episodes of just us, but we did have one bonus episode of just us this year that is not a numbered episode.
That was last week.
Does that make sense?
That was bonus content last week in order to help our 100th episode coincide with our 2-year anniversary.
Yes, and I need to make an adjustment while we're talking, but yes. So then, do you want me to do compared to last year's?
It doesn't matter. I mean, sure.
Okay, so then the first year, we had 43 episodes with guests on it.
Mm-hmm.
We had a total of 65 guests, and then we had 9 episodes of just us. So when you equate the totals for our 100th episode, counting this episode and doing the full 2 years, we've had 83 guest episodes total. We've had a total of 137 guests on.
Right.
And we've had 17 episodes of just us.
How about that?
And then the one bonus episode.
So 137 people
137 people
have been on our podcast.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool, huh? In 2 years.
And that's just a drop in the bucket
Yeah.
of Airstream owners across the United States.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
That means there's a lot more stories to tell.
Sure there are.
Or to hear. Yeah.
Right. Well, those are cool stats.
Now,
it follows along with what we set out at the beginning to do with this, which was create a podcast that was not just about you and me.
No.
You know, there's a lot of content out there that just follows one set of RVers in their life or whatever, but we wanted to create a podcast that was for all Airstreamers to talk about their lives and
correct. Give them a place to share their stories.
Yeah.
And look what we've come
That's
up with.
great.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Just in 2 years.
2 years have flown by.
It really has.
It has flown by.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's how time works. I guess.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, no, but it's just like we did a lot of work leading up to launching the podcast. We spent several months prepping and getting ready to put it out there to the world, right?
Right.
And then once it went out, then we've just hit the ground running, and we've been fairly consistent. I mean, almost completely consistent with one episode every week.
Yes. We've missed a couple.
We've missed a couple weeks due to extenuating circumstances.
Yes, which the listener understands and knows that. Yeah.
But I guess, I mean, it's been a labor of love.
It has been. It's a lot of work, you know?
Well,
I don't think I realized how much work would go into it when we did it. I thought this is going to be easy just to record. Oh, look here. We have a nice big fifth wheel coming in next door to us.
We have the hell with them.
Oh, stop that.
We have we make a good team.
Oh.
We do.
Thank you for saying that.
Well, of course, because there's certain things I do and there's certain things that you do to make it all come together to where for us to stay on schedule for an episode every week.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do.
You carry most of the weight of that. I have to say that.
Yeah. I do the
yeah.
I do the episode. No, I don't mean it that way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like I do the editing.
Yes.
When needed.
Yes.
And then I get
you do most of the setup.
Yeah, I get the.
I mean, a lot of it sits out there anyway. Like it's always up.
Yeah, I get the episodes ready to publish.
Mm-hmm.
You write the descriptions of the episodes for the most part. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then our social media post where we post pictures of our guests and things like that. I usually create those.
Most of it, yeah.
And then you.
That's just because you understand the social stuff better than I do.
Yeah, and you've done all of our graphics and all that kind of stuff. And, yeah, I mean, so it all.
So are you being really sweet to me right now?
Well, yeah, but I'm just I'm trying to let the listener know like what our flow is, I guess.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, that's nice to let them know. Yeah.
Yeah. And like on this video, for anybody that watches the video, you'll be able to see like our recording board and kind of a little bit more of the inside of our rig for all that. And we do want to do more of this type of podcast.
We have to figure that out. You mean the video type?
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of production.
It is, but don't you feel like the more we do it, it'll come second nature to us? I think we just don't do video that much anyway, so
yeah. Well,
we're having to learn that on top of everything else.
if we do something, we want to do it really well.
Now, what happens if we put this video out and our mouth is going, but the sound is like nothing, or it's you talking when my mouth is moving?
We're screwed. Because I mean, we're only doing one take on this deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One take. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we'll do it. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, this one take is people are gonna be able to witness a paradigm backing in right here beside of us.
He knows the proper pronunciation
at the KOA in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Yeah. Look at that.
We have one of the big monstrosity box trailers.
Yes.
Backing in beside of us.
Yeah. Look how big that thing
is. And Alliance Paradigm.
Say it right so people know you understand.
I know it's paradigm.
Okay.
I like saying paradigm, though.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I know you do.
Okay, so what's next on the agenda, Gina, on this 100th episode and 2-year anniversary celebration?
Oh, you want me to do what's next?
What's next?
I just did the last thing.
Oh, okay. Well, then, this part's my part, isn't it?
Well, before we move on, I feel like if someone's just joining us for the first time, or maybe they've only listened to a handful of episodes, then, some of the things that they've been missing, I felt like we should kind of share that. So, over the past 2 years, we have brought on as guests to the podcast some American businesses, right? Small American-made type businesses or whatnot.
It's not all been just conversations with Airstream owners in general.
We've tried to do some things that the Airstream owner would benefit from. And one right off the top of my head was the flags, with the Allegiance flag. But anyway, we brought some small business.
Yeah, we talked Camp Airstream.
We did
events and so forth.
We've talked about caravans.
Yeah, we talked a lot about caravans. We had in year one, we had the gentleman that was basically the national chair of the caravan program for the ACI,
which came on and kind of explained everything to Airstreamers who maybe didn't even know what it meant as to be on a caravan. Yeah, so that was kind of cool.
We've had
authors.
Yeah.
Lots of authors.
Writers that have written.
Yep. Oh, musicians.
And these are Airstreamers.
Yes.
These are Airstream people.
Yes.
That still have all this kind of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, musicians.
And you and your breaking news, you've done that plenty of times. And announcements.
Yeah. So it's been full featured the past couple years.
Oh, I like that. Full featured.
Full featured.
Wow, I like that.
I'm coming out with all kinds of good
I know
terms
you have.
Right
Oh, we've talked about mods.
I just have to say real quick.
Oh, what are you going to say?
I'm totally prejudging, but that dude does not look like an Alliance owner to me.
Oh, I can't see him. But can they pay us attention and not that over there?
They are.
We're on video now. It's not just audio, remember?
Oh, I know, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. We've done mods and some travel ideas.
Yeah.
What else have we done? We've laughed.
Oh, yeah, lots of laughs. That's the biggest part. Is I think the having fun and laughing and cutting up.
We've shed a few tears together too, though.
We have?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
We've had some pretty powerful conversations.
Yeah.
But, that's what we do.
Yes. And any and all of that. And to talk to a listener that might be hearing this episode that has only listened to a handful of our past episodes. Yeah, here we are, episode 100. There's a lot to dive in and unpack on our podcast. There really is.
There really is. Yeah.
And
you can't always go by the title or the description. Like, you really have to get into the well, listen to me. I'm the vegetarian here. You got to really get into the meat of the
well,
of the podcast.
The I guess the point to wrap up about that is, you have so much to listen to when you scroll through the list and you look at our episodes and look at the episode titles. Some of them give you a little bit of a hint about what's going on in the episode, but some of them are just creative things that really you won't understand the title meaning until you listen to the episode.
That's right.
And we purposely wanted to do that. We wanted to make each episode stand out. We didn't want it to just be numbered with no title.
Right.
And we didn't want there to be a title with no number. So we purposely set out when we built the podcast to number them rather than like doing seasons like some podcasts do. And then we wanted each episode to have its own unique title that in some form or fashion had to do with the conversation. And that is that's one of the challenging aspects of creating this podcast, is staying up with some of that creativity and uniqueness. I mean, it always comes to us when we listen back to the episode we recorded. Something will pop up that will cause us to come up with a great title.
Yeah, usually. And here lately, I've been trying, as we're having a discussion with someone, if we come across something, I've been trying to like pull it out and go, oh, we got to save that because that'll be a great title.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, I mean, those are good stats, baby.
Thanks.
And all the different things we've done. And, you know, we're talking about the episode 100, which kind of accumulates all through the past 2 years. But then, you know, our second year anniversary from last year, there's been a lot of cool things that we've done this year. So we hope you've enjoyed it, listener.
Yes.
And obviously much, much more to come. And, you know, the invitation's always out there for anybody to join in on the fun, participate, reach out to us, say, hey, I'd love to be a guest on a future episode. It's your own personal episode.
That's right.
We have a wonderful chat, get to hear all about you and your story and your Airstream life. And so that's the main mission of the Riveted with Chris and Gina, is to offer that up for you.
Right. And we'll be gentle, we promise.
I'll be gentle. Gina, on the other hand.
Oh, well.
You never
What do
know.
you call me, like a loose cannon or something? Right?
It can be sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but, you know, the podcast is just like the vehicle or the vessel. But this is a bigger deal than just the podcast.
Well, it's never been just about the podcast.
Well, correct. Yeah. I mean, the fact that Gina and I's lives changed so much for the better after we bought our Airstream, and especially after we went full time in our Airstream.
Yes.
Has just for the two of us, for you and I, has been over the top. So we hope that everybody else has had a similar experience, and that needs to be talked about.
Absolutely, it does.
And I think what happens, and we've heard this from others, is that when other people hear those experiences and stories of either their friends or maybe even strangers that they don't know, but they know that, you know, they're listening to their story on our podcast, it makes their connection to the Airstream community stronger.
It does. And we've heard that if someone is not traveling, let's say maybe they winterize their Airstream and they're not traveling during the wintertime, but they listen to the podcast during that time, they still feel connected to their community and to the Airstreamers, and they're still learning and experiencing and enjoying it. But, you know, another thing too that has happened is that we have had people send pictures or post even on social media that, hey, I ran into so-and-so at a park and they were on your podcast. And as soon as I met them, I said, whoa, you've been on the Riveted Fox, podcast. And they're like, yeah. And so then they feel like they immediately know each other and that they're friends, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And
I like that.
We have made friends from the podcast that we never knew the people before we had them on, and vice versa. I
Right.
like, you know, it's so special that that's happening as a result of just putting a podcast out there for people to listen to. Yeah.
Well, and this is coming up in a few weeks, but just like last year at International, we had listeners who knew us from our voice. We'd never met them.
Oh yeah, that was kind of
cool,
unique.
But they would tell us stories like how listening to the podcast has helped them or changed something about their Airstream life. So maybe it was a mod and it made something much easier for them to change the way they Airstream or something. You know, just sharing stories of how they've learned something or experienced something on the podcast. I never would have thought about that when we started this podcast.
No.
That wasn't something I thought would benefit. Yep. Are we changing something?
I pushed it wrong. I had to adjust my mic. Okay, so enough like
I know.
Sucking ourselves off on
No, I'm not doing that
how
for us.
amazing our podcast is.
No.
But
no, and I hope the listener doesn't think that. What I or we are trying to say here is that this podcast is not about us. It's about, you know, the community, the people from the Airstream community sharing stories, lifestyles, you know, things that have happened or, you know, something because they have an Airstream in their life, and how other people who haven't been a guest yet but are just listeners, how it has affected them in ways that we would have never really thought of.
No, we
that's what it's about.
When we first created the podcast, we thought this will be just a cool thing to listen to as you're driving down the road on the way to your next adventure.
Yes.
And just if we could extract a portion of somebody's awesome story that they have by being an Airstream owner like we had, it'll be a fun conversation. But it has grown to be something more than that from what we're hearing from our friends and our guests.
Yes.
So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Now, last week on our little bonus content thing,
yes.
Gina, you put out there, hey, we need you to send in information, send in a comment, send in a thought, send in a question. Well, we've had a couple of those.
Yes, we have.
And we have one question that we purposely put in this portion of our agenda. And I don't know how to answer it. Do you know how to answer it? Here's what got sent in. Somebody said, if you could go back to episode 1 and tell those two people that started this podcast one thing, what would it be? So
if I could tell them something?
If you could tell us? Yeah. The two people that started the podcast, you and me, if we could go back and tell ourselves one thing after 100 episodes in 2 years, what would it be?
You're going to be in for a ride. That's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what I would say? I would say, you know, it's all a journey. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The putting the work into the podcast is worth it. You mean? Yeah.
It's not always easy, but it's definitely worth it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah. But you can't agree with me. You have to have your own. Do you have your own?
No, I'll have an answer, but
okay.
I would say that for me, if I had to go back and tell us the one thing, it would probably be that we can't goof off too much and get behind because once we like go touring and adventuring and goofing off and like enjoy a few days of like just being
we're too far behind then.
Airstreamers.
What do you always say? We're behind schedule.
You're way behind schedule.
Way behind schedule.
So like we gotta forecast and schedule our recordings and my production time of getting it going so that we don't always have this pressure feeling of getting the podcast ready. And I go in waves with that. Sometimes I'm in good shape and I've got like a month worth of episodes in the can ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get lazy and let that month go by. And then I'm kind of scrambling to get stuff back together again.
Mm-hmm.
And if I just need to be better at that scheduling, I think.
Okay.
So if I could tell myself that, I would say, listen, you can't goof off and play and drink and visit and socialize and stuff all the time and then wait till the end to get your podcast ready.
But we do.
Yeah, I know.
2 years later, we do wait sometimes to the end. Like, do you want to share what today is compared to when this is supposed to come out? Or do you want to skip that part?
No.
Last week when we did that one?
I was gonna bring that up. Yeah, today is what August the 9th, right?
Today's the 9th?
Today's August 9th.
It is.
Which is a Sunday, which is
August 9th.
Which is 4 days before this episode's going to go out. So I've got to get this episode ready to launch through all of our normal channels. Plus, I got to figure out how to edit this video and get it ready to go.
Oh, you have to edit it? I
Well,
mean, I talked
guess
about
put it together.
got to sneeze at the beginning. How are you going to take that out?
I don't know. That's why I was looking at you funny.
I'm sorry. I wasn't realizing that we had pushed record and we were ready to go right that second.
Listen, so we get this advice from Chad and Brad.
Chad and Brad.
Yeah, Brad and Chad. They're like, just put a camera over there and a camera over there, and then you just dump it into the thing, and you push a button,
do this,
and you do that, and then poof, you got a video.
Yeah, there you go. It's really simple. And we're looking at them cross-eyed, sweats beating off of us, going, I don't even know what language you're speaking.
Yeah. So let's move into some exciting, fun announcement stuff.
Okay, we're going to do a couple other questions later.
There's one more significant one that we'll do.
Okay, well then I have.
And
one.
actually, I take that back. It's not a question. It's comments.
Oh.
From somebody. The one that I want to read.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have a question from someone.
Okay.
Yeah, but okay.
All right.
So
yeah,
move it on.
Yeah. So now we're shifting away from the celebratory aspect of the 2-year anniversary. And
you know what we're missing in all this?
What are we missing?
A cheers.
Oh,
can you believe that?
Yeah, well, we're out of luck on that.
Poor planning on our part.
Kind of was.
Oh well. Have a cheers for us, listener.
Yeah. So
for us, meaning all of us, not Chris and I, but
correct.
For everyone listening and all of our guests.
Cheers to 2 years.
I like that.
Cheers to 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Okay, go forward.
But to talk about something exciting for the 100th episode, the first thing we got to talk about is the fun announcement we made about a week or so ago.
Yep.
About Open Road Radio.
Open Road Radio.
So if you haven't heard about Open Road Radio yet, you're hearing about it right now. And
wait a minute, we're doing radio now?
Well,
not just podcasting, but radio?
Sort of.
Yeah, it's because of your voice.
Yeah. No, it is absolutely not. Yeah. So yeah, we mentioned last week that we're going to do a deeper dive on this subject. So hold on tight, and
we're giving you all the detail.
Yeah. So as a lot of you know, we are great friends with Kevin and Deborah Rogers from No Locks Modifications and Our Second Life on YouTube channel, and this is all them. I mean, they. And Kevin primarily,
yeah.
But so the backstory on this deal is that Kevin has known a guy that
his whole life,
yeah,
like they went to school together and everything.
Yeah, they grew up, and so he has Kevin's buddy has been a radio personality in the past. He's DJ'd on big mega stations, small little local stations. He is a music aficionado.
Yes.
And I don't mean like playing. I mean music knowledge.
Yeah.
It is.
Never play trivia with him.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. And his name's Mark Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not live on any radio stations right now, but he has had for several years now an online radio station called Scottish Highlands Radio.
That's correct.
And it's available on the Zeno radio app.
Mm-hmm.
And so he and Kevin brainstormed one night, and it's been a while, and they were probably drinking or, having a big time, but they came up with this idea to create another radio station that was curated specifically for the traveler.
Correct.
For the RVer, for the Airstreamer,
yes.
the adventurer.
Mm-hmm. Road warrior.
All of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so they were 70% done with coming out with it.
Oh, yeah.
And then Kevin said, hey, we think it'd be awesome if you'd let us play some of your back catalog of podcast episodes on our radio station.
Yeah, like reruns or something. Yeah.
Yeah, like best ofs or, just not the...
whatever, just, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we thought, man, that's amazing. Yeah. That'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's kind of how it started.
Yeah. And then it grew from there.
Yeah. And so after many bottles of wine over time and lots of fun
not
conversations.
all in one night. No.
And planning strategies
months
and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
And this has been going on for months and months. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It came closer and closer to being done. And
so what did Chris and Gina say?
What did we say?
We said, absolutely.
Yeah.
We want to be involved.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so here's the cool thing about it. And we'll talk a little bit more about it. But listener, if you're just hearing about Open Road Radio, most things nowadays have got ads in them.
Mm-hmm.
You watch a YouTube video, you watch a minute and a half, and then boom, there's an ad.
Mm-hmm.
You get streaming services for TV, and if you don't buy the top tier plan, they're going to dump commercials in right in the middle of your show.
Everything has advertising. That's how they make their money back.
Right. Mm-hmm. And the Zeno radio app has ads.
Mm-hmm.
But what Kevin and Deborah decided to do, and they wanted us to agree to that, and it makes perfect sense, is to provide this Open Road Radio to friends, Airstream community, everybody, ad-free.
Ad-free. How about that?
And
ad-free.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So here is a curated radio station with high production value put together by a professional DJ with years and years of experience. And
he's a wonderful producer.
And so much music knowledge that when you listen to this, you'll hear a song that, I hadn't heard that song in years.
Yeah.
But it's one you love.
Yeah.
And then
you'll start singing songs that you had forgotten.
Yeah. And then sprinkled in between a few songs, Mark Murphy will come on and he'll give a little, like an intro to the next song with a little bit of information. And he's got some cool cut-ins that do flashbacks with lots more information about the songs. And one song might be REO Speedwagon, and the next song might be Jimi Hendrix, or there's no specific.
No, it's not like it's all one genre.
Yes,
right.
And it takes you on a ride that a ride of memories.
Yes, because
all the music fits younger life of our age people.
Yeah,
and when you hear it, memories come flooding back of when you heard that song or where you were and just how much you enjoyed that song. And, it is so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember listening to it, and we both just broke out singing all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And we looked at each other like, what?
You haven't heard that song in years, but you know every word.
Mm-hmm. Every word. But that's what makes it fun, though.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And you know what else?
What?
It's 24/7.
Yes. 24/7
on the air, 24/7. So if you wake up in the middle of the night and can't sleep, you can turn the radio on and listen.
Yeah. So
you can leave the radio on to go to sleep.
Yeah. And actually there is a little button on the app that it's got little Z's.
Yeah.
And you can push it, and it's got a sleep timer on it to where you could listen to it for a little bit and then it'll automatically cut off. And just an amazing addition to the Airstream community for the most part, because that's where Kevin and Deborah and Gina and I are immersed. Kevin and Deborah, for their No Locks business, they are providing an amazing service to Airstreamers that need door repair, door adjustments. I mean, he is the door aficionado in the Airstream community.
Yes.
If you,
absolutely.
If you need your door did, he's your man.
Your door did. I like that.
And Deborah's right there with him every step of the way. You know,
well, they're a team.
They are handling their business, shipping orders out. I mean, we've been traveling with them now for almost 2 months, and we see their day-to-day operation as full-time Airstreamers, full-time business owners, and taking care of their customers. And so
it's very important to them.
So this radio station, Open Road Radio, Kevin wanted to just provide a fun thing that he knew that he and his best buddy could offer.
Yeah.
And we just were like, absolutely, this is going to be great.
Yeah, we wanted to be a part of that.
So the way we're a part of that is we are going to provide Open Road Radio some of our past episodes. We're not going to put our most current episode out on Open Road Radio. And
they're not in order. No, they just fluctuate.
Yep, they won't be in order. Right. Like today, we're recording this on a Sunday, so our block of time on Open Road Radio is Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Now, here's the deal, though. Depending on how the sets go that are set up, that 1 p.m. might be 1:10.
It could.
Or something. Is it? But somewhere around 1 o'clock or thereafter, you will find a rerun of The Riveted with Chris and Gina.
That's correct. Yep.
Yeah.
And like, for instance, this particular Sunday, I think it was an episode in the 30s. It was the one with Dean Gillespie called "Let Your Soul Shine." That was what played today, just a few hours ago. And so we're going to do that. And so each Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern, you'll hear a rerun of The Riveted with Chris and Gina. And then,
so how do they find this? How if they want to go listen to the radio station?
Well, right now, the most direct route to do that is go to Open Road Radio on Facebook and go to the Facebook page for Open Road Radio. And there's a link right there you can click that'll take you to the listen page.
Yes. Well, wait, before you do that, click follow the page.
Yeah, do that.
Because that's where announcements and, maybe some time things will show up or something. Or, Kevin will post something or Chris will post something of something coming available.
Right. Yeah. So that's the best way. Also, on your smartphone, Android or iPhone, just download the Zeno, Zeno radio app and search for Open Road Radio inside that platform. It'll pop right up, and you can find it there.
Yep.
And then there'll be links on websites and all that good stuff here real soon. I mean, this thing is just a week old.
I was getting ready to say it launched on August 2nd, which was a week today.
Yes. And
it's taken off. People are really having fun with it.
Lots and lots of fun.
It's great music. That's why.
Yeah.
It is great music. But Mark Murphy has put a lot of time and effort into it. And there's some really cool things coming in the future with it. So what do we say? Hold on tight.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to put in little... they call them sweepers in the radio business. I mean, we're not in radio, but like it's like sweepers, like promoting the next song or promoting that you're listening to Open Road Radio. And Gina and I have recorded some of those. Kevin and Deborah have recorded some of those. Obviously, Mark Murphy's the best at it. He's super smooth. But all kinds of fun stuff like that are out there to let you know that you're listening to the right radio station and let you know that it is not just a playlist. This is not just a best of playlist of Kevin's favorite songs. That's not what this is.
No, not at all.
It only takes you about 30 minutes to listen to Open Road Radio and realize that this is high production value entertainment. So our message to you is, when you're not listening to The Riveted with Chris and Gina driving down the road, enjoy our episode on Thursdays. We launch them every Thursday in the morning, and listen to our most recent episode. Then cruising down the road, turn on Open Road Radio. Forget Sirius XM.
There's no need for that anymore.
You don't need to spend that money anymore. And
the thing with we used to, you listen to Apple Music or something like that, but you're always constantly finding something on there, like an album or something, and listen to it because you can't change that while you're riding down the road.
Well, it's not easy to.
Exactly. So this one, you just put it on open road and listen.
Yeah. And it's, as you're driving down the road and you see what's around the next bend, this radio station is you don't know what's coming around the next bend of the song. And it's going to surprise you. You're going to love it.
Yeah.
It just so awesome. So,
and I bet you that you will go, wow, I haven't heard this song in a long time.
Absolutely, they are.
You will say that at some point because it's good music. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So that's enough about Open Road Radio, but we just know that we're super excited about it. Kevin and Deborah, No Locks, Chris and Gina, the Riveted with Chris and Gina podcast are providing this radio to you guys, the Airstream community, the traveler, the RVer, ad-free, 24/7. Enjoy it. More fun things to come. Announcements throughout there. Reruns of our podcast. It's a blast. So, Open Road Radio on the Zeno app. Check it out.
Yeah. And as if we weren't busy enough already, what else have we introduced lately?
Yeah, well, we have talked about it for a long time. We've spent a little time talking about it on some past episodes, but we have officially got the Riveted After Dark live and
now,
out there.
How do you say that?
And you say it this time.
The Riveted After Dark.
That's right. So yeah, this is our how would you describe it, Gina? It's not
things just get a little bit more interesting there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But what we were trying to do was, or what we are doing is, we wanted to create a separate space. So we talk about a lot of things on the Riveted with Chris and Gina on Thursday mornings when that's released. But this is it's like a different room in the Fox Den.
Yeah.
Somewhere where you can have a separate space. It's a lot different than from the main podcast that we have.
Well, definitely different.
Yeah. It's more freedom to discuss intimately things that maybe adults want to know or learn about or have questions about.
Or just talk about because it's fun.
Because it's fun.
Yeah.
We like to have fun.
It's fun to talk shit sometimes.
Well, of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's easy to do when you're sitting around a campfire and having drinks and stuff like that. But this is a place where when you're not sitting around the campfire and with people, you can come here and do it.
And we know it's not going to be for everybody. Some people are going to turn their nose up to it.
We understand that.
Some people are going to want to seek it out. And that's why we have decided to make sure that it's only available behind the Patreon curtain on our Patreon community. So in order for you to access the Riveted After Dark, you got to be committed and dive into our Patreon community. And it's gonna, the trailer
and you can listen to it there, and no one knows if you're listening or not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the trailer in episode 1 is available for everybody, but moving forward and we're going to put out episode 2 here within the next few weeks. We're probably only going to do Riveted After Dark episodes about once a month.
Yeah, that's our goal right now.
Yeah, and the people that have decided to support us at the Get Infoxicated tier on our Patreon community are the ones that will have access to the Riveted After Dark.
Yeah.
And we can't thank you enough for that commitment and that passion to support us, and just realize that what we're doing is providing even more value to you for that commitment with the Riveted After Dark. Now, if you're already in that tier and you don't want to hear this kind of content,
don't listen.
But you ain't getting no refund.
You don't have to go anywhere or do anything different. You just don't have to listen if you don't want to. I mean, it's up to you whether or not you push the listen button and tune in.
Yeah, and we're not making an adult oriented podcast.
No,
That's not what this is.
This
No.
is not
And
a porn thing.
None of any of that.
None of that.
But as it ebbs and flows and grows, the content is going to be adult in nature.
Yes.
And conversations that card carrying, life lived adults want to have.
Right.
And we want to offer it for the people that want to consume that type of conversation.
Yes, and this is not gimmicky. This isn't jokey. Now we might crack some jokes, but no, this is serious stuff here. And I've got some great ideas that I want to do coming from a holistic wellness background. I have lots of things that I want to talk about and share that men and women don't necessarily do, even with their friends, you know? And some of them don't even talk to their professionals, like doctors or therapists or whoever that might be. They don't even talk about it there. So this is a place where behind the curtain, you know, there's no video. It's just voices. And we get to talk about things and share things and experiences and stuff together. And this is all kinds of things, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be intense sometimes, you know,
sure.
But it's going to be great.
But that's okay.
Absolutely.
So
life is intense sometimes, right?
Yeah. So to find the Riveted After Dark, you go to Patreon. And if you're not familiar with Patreon, just know that it have the confidence in going to Patreon, setting up a free profile. It's been around for years. It is the established name brand website in supporting content creators. And what it's designed to do is allow you to find content creators that you love and support them by providing the equivalent of buying them a cup of coffee or a beer. Or, you know, you just want to give back a little bit to help them continue to financially fund creating the content that you enjoy. And Patreon is the bridge between you and us to do that. And their app and their website is excellent. It allows you to curate who you want to follow and see, rather than having to sift through and doom scroll to find things on typical social media.
That's right.
I mean, Facebook and Instagram and other places have their place, but Patreon it's a focused app specifically for who you want to see whenever you want to see it and enjoy the content that they create. So, you know, you can listen to all of our podcasts of The Riveted with Chris and Gina on Patreon for free. That's another listening platform besides Apple and Spotify and Amazon.
Right.
So you can do that already.
Well, you can do lots of things there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's exclusive content on there.
Yes.
Yes.
And we post pictures and thoughts and messages and short videos and so forth on Patreon that we don't put anywhere else. Right. Perfect example, like we said about this video. If you want to see the video version of this podcast, it's only going to be on Patreon.
Right.
And so the folks that we have already on our Patreon community, we thank you all the time. We cannot thank you enough.
Yes.
We have lots of people that have just joined our community at the free level, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And then we have a good number of people that have chosen to pick one of our tiers. We've got 3 different support tiers that you can choose from, and you get different things at those different tiers.
Yes.
And
well, you get them if you put in your information. Like if you put in your address and stuff like that, when you do a shirt, you'll get a shirt or whatever it is, stickers, you know, content, whatever it might be. But we have to have your information in there. So, and that's strictly up to the individual. They can remain, you know, somewhat anonymous if they want to.
And so while we are talking about Patreon, let me just go ahead and thank some of our most current new Patreon members.
Yeah.
And I'll start from oldest to newest. We just did this a few episodes ago. But since that, we have had Victor and Susan, Jim Deering, Gail Murphy, Rebecca Jones, Tommy Engel, John Nedeker. We're going to talk about him in a minute.
Uh-oh.
Jerry Bach, George Volsky, Ronald Cannon, Brianna Sifford, and Susie Horan.
Wow.
Thank you so much for
Thank you. Now, that's not
joining our
all of
Patreon
them.
community.
That's
No,
just
that's
the most recent.
just since the last episode
week.
that we
Okay.
thanked everybody. And
Yeah.
you know, shout out to all of our Patreon
Yes.
members. We currently
And we do go through and list them all out every so often.
Yeah.
So, yes, we just don't have time today.
Lots of great-
But thank you.
lots of great names that we recognize, lots that we
Mhm.
don't. But just know that we cannot thank you enough for joining the Riveted Fox community on Patreon.
Well, thanks
and-
for believing in us and what we're doing
Mhm.
and providing some support there. That
Yeah.
means so much to us, and we feel honored that you have chosen to do that. So thank you.
Yes, for
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah, very much so.
And you know, just check out Patreon. It's awesome,
Mhm.
and it's another aspect of the Riveted Fox community, the Riveted with Chris and Gina podcast,
Mm-hmm.
the Riveted Fox social channels and stuff. It's all
Right.
part of that ecosystem.
And
Is that the right word to use? Ecosystem?
well, we're kind of our own ecosystem, and that kind of leads me into the next thing is, we've had some people tell us that do y'all realize y'all aren't just a podcast anymore? And I'm like, oh, I don't understand what you're saying. And they're like, you almost have like your own dictionary of words.
No.
And they start telling us, oh yeah, you've got this, and this. And I've never thought about it, but we kind of do have our own little language and stuff. And for the listeners who's been with us the whole time, they know where that's coming from and what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just part of the fun.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And that's why we're here. No matter if we're, laughing, crying, debating, whatever we're doing here, it's all for fun. All for fun.
Yep. We want everybody to enjoy it. And then the more little nuances you pick up on like that, the more you feel connected to us and to the podcast and to the overall experience. So, so dive in and enjoy and pick those things out, and then help us create more of them.
Oh, come on. We need you.
Yeah.
We need you. We need you.
So,
Chris does a little social thing where he's pointing at the camera and like on Facebook, I think is where you
it's like
put it and
Uncle
stuff.
Sam saying, "We want you." Kind of deal.
You're like, we want you. I mean, this podcast is about you and for you and the community. So come and be a guest.
Yeah, but we have, if you think about it, we have the main podcast, Riveted with Chris and Gina.
Mm-hmm.
We've added in the Riveted After Dark
Mhm.
secondary podcast on Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
We have the just Patreon behind the scenes exclusive content,
That's correct.
things we post, we put out for people to enjoy behind the scenes.
Right.
We have our main website, therivetedfox.com. We've got
Mhm.
a travel schedule on there. We've got a merch store on there.
Yeah.
Lots of things.
And there are new things coming with that merch store. So
Yeah, but we have lots of things on that website. We now have the addition of Open Road Radio.
We do.
We're all, we enjoy doing get-togethers, meetups. We love to be social. Anytime
Yes.
when we go to rallies, we like to host. We like to have people
We
come
do.
over and hang out. So
we like to have happy hours at rallies and
it's
stuff.
just a way to keep everybody connected because Gina and I got really good during COVID of keeping people connected. That was kind of a role that we had with some work we were doing back then, and we like to keep everybody connected.
We do.
And we do that with all of these different places
Yes.
that you can interact with us
right.
throughout the community.
Mm-hmm. And that's everyone. Mm-hmm. We like that.
So, the dictionary thing's funny, Gina.
I know.
Like I didn't think about that, but you think get infoxicated,
Off the hitch.
temporary stackers.
We have all kinds of things that we're doing. But yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Create
All right.
our own language.
So, real quick, let me do the other. Oh, you got a question? Let's do the question.
Yes, you want to do a question? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, because you were talking about some of the things that we do. One thing that we do is, and we'll talk about this a little bit more later, is that we do live recordings. And so, like we did at International last year, we'll be doing that this year.
Yep.
In Colorado, but we'll go to that. So, anyway, all right. So you want me to do a question?
Mm-hmm.
So it was through the website, and this is what it says. It says, "Hey, Chris and Gina, love the podcast. My husband and I would like to know if you could go back and give yourself one piece of advice before going full time, what would it be? We are most time now and thinking of selling our home and going full time, and would love to know what you might do differently. Can't wait for your next show, Margot and Lou." So thank you so much for that, Margot and Lou.
So what would we do differently?
Yeah,
right out of the
gate. If you could give yourself one, and she, in all bold, and I'm assuming she wrote it because her name's first. Mm-hmm. She put one piece of advice. So what's like the main piece of advice we would want to give ourselves going full time? So they sound like they're newbies, evidently, and she doesn't say that's it. That's all she put. So there's nothing in there that says if they already have an Airstream or anything like that. But what would be that one piece of advice? I know what mine would be.
Oh, go ahead then. Sell
everything and do not have a storage unit.
Yeah, you're right. That thing has been
it is
thorn in our side.
It is. And we want to get rid of it, and we just cannot take the time to do it. You know, yeah. I mean, I would just as soon mail the key to somebody and say you can have whatever you want in it, because I just don't want to. I don't want to have to deal with it.
Yeah.
To me, it's already gone. You know, like
that's a good piece of advice.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Airstreamers, an Airstreamer is just pulling in.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. The truck's in the way, so I can't see it. But
if you can't get here on time, just get here when you can.
Come on when you can.
Well, that's good, and I agree with you completely on that. I guess my piece of advice that I would give is that's different than what we like giving ourselves, like we're giving ourselves advice.
Yeah,
that's the
so
question.
Like we've been doing this for over 9 years now.
Right.
So if we were just starting out, what have we learned over these years?
Yeah.
This is how I interpret it. What we've learned over these years that what's that one major piece of advice?
Yeah.
That you would say to us right now?
I guess,
what was that noise you just made?
I just did like
you letting your air out.
Yeah. You know, we screwed around those first couple years and spent a ton of money in vacation mode.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know it's exciting. It's a change of life, and you want to get out there and you want to see things and do things and all that kind of stuff. But and those first couple years for us, Gina, we pushed hard, we ran hard, we sought out all the epic things, the epic places. And
we still do. We just do it differently.
Yes, but we would do it in a way that felt like we were going to have. It was going to come to an end. And maybe depending on where you are in life and what's going on, so it might be sooner than.
I mean, if you're 95 years old and you're just starting, then maybe you need to hurry.
Yeah, but I guess what I'm getting at is like just whether you plan or don't plan. Don't feel like you've got to just squeeze it all in as quickly as you possibly can.
Right. It's better to see more quality than quantity, right?
Yeah. And so part of that was just due to the rushing through it in a way. And then
we were just excited.
Oh, very excited.
Yes.
And then part of it was it's more expensive to do it that way.
Yes.
So you definitely don't feel like don't come out of the gate running hard thinking you got to see it all and do it all in the first 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't see it all in my lifetime probably, but what I do see, I'm going to enjoy. I'm not going to be like the Griswolds and walk up to it and take a picture and say, did it, go.
Yeah.
And go to the next thing. Spend a little bit of time. We were moving about every 4th day, and now we try to stay close to a week somewhere, and go see as much as we can during that week around. Then we'll move to the next location and go see. But now we're doing the podcast, so we don't get out and explore as much as we used to either. But great question. I mean,
that was a good question.
That is a great question. And Margot and Lou, thank you for being listeners.
Yeah. So
now it's time for you to come be a guest.
Yeah. So I'll say that what I have is not a question.
Uh-oh.
So this just came in to us last night.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I haven't even seen it yet, huh? It didn't come through the website because I haven't seen it.
No, I've been emailing with this guy because we're trying to connect to chat, do our warm-up call, and then maybe have him on the podcast one day.
Okay.
But this is from John Nedeker.
Okay.
And I can't wait to chat with him. He's going to be a blast.
Okay.
Because
all right, John, what have you done?
He sent us a message a few weeks back, and the timing was not good because it was when we were kind of trying to run from the wildfire smoke, and we were juking and jiving, and sometimes we were not in places very long.
Right.
So anyway, we haven't got up to chat yet, but he sent us a message saying that he had a perfect drinking game for people that were listening to our podcast.
Oh.
And it had something to do with us, but we've not heard the drinking game yet. But anyway, so that's who this guy is. Well, he heard our podcast from last week, and where we asked people to send in thoughts or something that they've gotten from the podcast or whatever. Mm-hmm. So here's what he put. He said, I just listened to last week's podcast, and here's a sampling of things that I've learned from the first 99 episodes.
Okay.
What he's learned from me is that I do not like early mornings, and that I am proud of my big pole and love to show it off.
That is true.
That I'm paranoid about steep grades, road grades, and that I say this one particular word with exactly the right frequency to make it a great drinking game. But we still don't know what the drinking game is.
We don't know what that is.
But
okay.
I'm very intrigued by that. Yeah. Okay. So you ready for what he learned from you?
Oh, no, he did me?
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
And
okay.
then it's what he's learned from both of us.
Okay.
Okay. So here's what he says he's learned from you.
Okay.
Okay. That you're horny. And that you really do want to earn the explicit rating on our podcast.
John.
Yeah. That you're horny.
What? Again?
Yeah. And that you drive our truck like there's nothing being behind it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And that you're horny.
What? John! Am I blushing?
No, not bad. And so here's what he says he's learned from both of us.
Okay.
That we both enjoy an adult beverage.
Okay.
That we're living our best life.
Yes.
We are an inspiration to those aspiring to have an Airstream life.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Wow, that is great.
And then this one, he says, we probably have some familiarity with upside down pineapples. He says it's just a hunch.
What?
But if not, that we should. Cheers always. Happy 100th. Thank you, John.
John, wow. Wow.
John, we know what upside down pineapples are and what their meaning is.
I don't know if the listener does, but yes, we
most
do.
Of them probably do. But yeah, that's some funny shit right there.
That there's only one thing that I think he's missed on there with you.
What?
And it's your going over bridges for some reason.
Oh, yes, John, you're right. I'm not a fan of going over tall bridges.
That's right.
I would say I'm less of a fan of that than I am steep grades. I could take a steep grade.
Well, now that you have the new truck, you don't worry about the steep grade as much, but that's correct.
Wow. Okay, good stuff.
John, I don't know if you've been listening to the right podcaster.
No, he has been. He has been. That's pretty awesome. Thank you, buddy, for that.
Thank you, John.
You know
no comment, but thank you, John.
You know what I just thought of?
Yes.
So we're celebrating our 100th and our second year anniversary, which means we're getting ready to go into year 3.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
And you just listed at the beginning like 40 some guests.
Yes. For the past year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And 130 some people have been on our podcast, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So, I mean, we're going into year 3, but we're just getting started.
Yeah.
So a lot of the people listening to this episode will probably be future guests one day, and we've not even met them yet.
We haven't. You're correct on that.
How cool is that?
That's way cool. There's friends out there that we haven't made yet, guests we haven't shared with. That's right.
Yeah. So we need to
That's beautiful.
Wrap up by giving a warm, super duper big hug thanks to everybody, Gina.
How do we do that?
Well, we just do it.
Okay, we can do it in the air right now because we're being videoed.
Hug our microphone.
Oh,
yeah.
Love you all. Love you so much. Oh,
Big
did you
time.
just kiss it? Do it again.
Just give a little.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. Thanks for downloading. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for just sticking around. Thanks for supporting us.
Yes. It's amazing.
Thanks for trusting us enough to share your story on our podcast for those of you that have participated.
Yes.
For financially supporting us through Patreon and letting us know that you love us and that you want us to continue and thrive and grow.
I don't even know if thank you is the big enough words to say. Like, I feel like we need something bigger than just a thank you because it means so much to us.
Absolutely.
It sure does. Yeah.
Well, it's
and our friends, the friends that we're making, the friends that we haven't made yet, the friends that we've had for so many years. Like, thank you. Thanks for believing in us and spreading the word and just being there.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yep. And what did you say? We're just getting started.
Yeah. So do you think episode 100, 2-year anniversary, you think we got this thing figured out yet?
Oh, absolutely not. No, not even close.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we are just getting started, everybody.
We are. I love you, and I love sharing this with you, Chris.
I do too, honey. Very much.
I love you.
Love you too. Thank you for listening to The Riveted with Chris and Gina. Thanks for being there with us, and we will see you down the road, okay?
We love you guys. We'll see you down the road.
We've come a long way, and I won't say goodbye because, we never say goodbye on a caravan, but we'll be seeing you down the road.